The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fletcher spots it and intercepts. Goes looking wide. Back where it came from. Van Basten. Rijkaard. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And here's Van Basten. He's having a hit! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Best certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Nicked it back promptly. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Forward it goes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rooney.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Batistuta, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Struck first time. Oh, nearly. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Scholes. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And that is well cleared. Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Robertson. Now that's well seen too. Schneider. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Scholes. Now it's Batistuta. Gerrard. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, straight into the second half.
Bangladesh are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cleared without hesitation. Best. Van Basten. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? Van Basten! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. That's a good run down the left. An instinctive delivery. Van Basten with the clearance. And that's a throw-in. Space for him to turn and look. Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's Messi. Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Now, this could be a chance. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Howson calmly anticipates. Batistuta has the space to scheme. Howson gets it clear. Cannavaro. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Gerrard!
Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Van Basten. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Basten cuts it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for the run. Robertson. Played in, but getting up there! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Madrid look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And this is Aguero. He's in one-on-one. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bangladesh perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by...
Okay, bro. Bro, I will create a tournament.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
So things are bubbling up very nicely on what is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red-letter days. Here comes the ultimate white-knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Oh, it's Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta caresses it through. Takes a shot! It's there! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Number 6.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good take in a good area. Searching pass he's played there. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the... And Batistuta! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gerrard. Romero gets across to intercept that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Probing pass. Well read, nice interception.
Bangladesh really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Schneider, and the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Goal! After 42
So
minutes,
smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Wesley Sneijder.
Bangladesh are
Wesley
sitting pretty,
Sneijder.
2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
2
Scholes.
minutes have been
Played
indicated.
into space. Nicely worked. Real chance! And that's in! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with...
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Bangladesh are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So, into the second half. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Rice tries to play it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a cracking ball. And he's there to belt it away. Rice. Rafinha. Oh, played through for the wide man. Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Scholes! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Nicely weighted ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha, can he get on the end of this? Luis Suarez.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, it's a... And Batistuta! And he's stuck it away! Manchester United are back on level terms.
For Manchester United.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Lionel Messi. Number 19.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Number 18.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That has not gone well.
Number 21.
Romero cuts out the pass. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So not long left in this now. It does seem that we are headed for penalties.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Wesley Sneijder.
And yes, it's him again.
Wesley Sneijder. Substitution for Manchester
Well, this is what
United.
we've been waiting for.
Number 14.
Well, it's better late than never,
Luis
Peter,
Suarez.
and that's potentially decisive
Number
now.
9, Paul Scholes. Coming on the field. Number 4, Pierre Aubameyang. Number 25, Frankie
Just
de Jong.
5 minutes left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Aubameyang finding himself in space. And the finish! Caught offside that time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Bangladesh. Oh no, this does not look good. And Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Rice plays it short. Opts to play it back. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
De Jong clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. Rice goes short. Deftly away. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's that, the end. Bangladesh proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly... So this is the one we've all been waiting for. The crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate. So straight into the action.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away. So I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And now they can clear their lines. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's this guy, De Ketelaere, who'll be providing moves off as well, so don't be surprised.